In the shadow of towering skyscrapers in the city, there stood a massive Walmart, known for its recent history of strange and eerie events. The city was enveloped in an air of mystery, with this store at its center. It all began with the introduction of a new section in Walmart, the reflections department. The mirrors in this department were peculiar, deep and ominous. They seemed to lead into another world. As customers gazed into these reflections, they began to see something unusual. Their reflections started moving independently, showcasing scenes of nightmares and horrors. At first, it seemed like a mere coincidence, but it soon became evident that the reflections department held something sinister. People spending prolonged moments before these mirrors began to change. They grew darker, more haunted, and secretive. The town's inhabitants started avoiding this department, and eventually, the store itself. Rumors of individuals vanishing inside the store began to spread, one after another. Customers and Walmart employees disappeared without a trace. It was whispered that they ended up in the world they saw in the mirrors of the reflections department. Soon, nobody dared approach the Walmart, and it transformed into a desolate and abandoned territory. However, one daring woman decided to uncover the store's secret. Armed with a camera and recording every step, she entered the store. Walking through the aisles, she felt her reflection in the mirrors beginning to converse with her, revealing eerie details of her past and future. The deeper she delved into the store, the more she felt her sanity slipping away. Mirrors around her started distorting her image, showing her scenes from nightmares. Yet she pressed on, determined to reach the reflections department. And finally, she arrived at the department. The mirrors were darker and more foreboding than she anticipated. Her reflection began moving independently, spiraling out of control. She realized the reflections department was some sort of portal to a world of nightmares and horrors. She tried to escape, but the mirrors swallowed her. Now, she roams the bleak expanses of the store, confronting the nightmares of her own mind and witnessing her fears come to life. Her screams echo through the shadows of Walmart, filling it with a sense of terror and despair. Since then, Walmart has become a place avoided even by the bravest. It stands empty and dark, a monument to human fear and the thirst for unraveling secrets best left untouched. In a small town surrounded by dense forests stood an old abandoned Walmart store. The town was quiet and peaceful, but ever since the store was built, strange events began to unfold. People claimed that at night, sounds of footsteps and faint flickering lights emanated from the store, even though it had long been closed and disconnected from electricity. Locals insisted they had seen ghostly shoppers waiting at the registers and wandering between the aisles. One day, a group of teenagers decided to explore this abandoned Walmart. They came at night, driven by a strong desire to unravel the store's mystery. As they entered, the doors slammed shut on their own, trapping the teenagers inside. Initially, they thought it was some sort of amusing prank. However, as they ventured deeper into the store, they noticed its dimensions were changing. Aisles unexpectedly elongated, and shelves seemed endless. The teenagers attempted to backtrack, only to realize that the doors they entered through had vanished. Now they were trapped within this infinitely expanding Walmart. They heard whispers and eerie sounds of haunting specters seemingly pursuing them. Time began to stretch slowly, and the teenagers felt their own thoughts playing wicked tricks on them. They began to see their own fears and nightmares come to life on the store's shelves. With each passing day, their condition worsened. They lost the ability to distinguish reality from illusions, yearning only to escape this nightmare. But the doors never reappeared. Several weeks later, the townspeople discovered their lifeless bodies. The teenagers had succumbed to exhaustion and psychological stress. Since then, the Walmart store became a place of horror, and no one dared to approach it. This story serves as a reminder that even the most ordinary places can harbor terrifying secrets, and one should never blur the boundaries between reality and nightmares.